Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back. Tell a friend. Hey, everybody, here with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be doing a review on the Black Pearl set from LesDIY. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this video and the content on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into it after the intro coming in here now. Here we are with the Black Pearl set from the company LesDIY, and they sent me over this for review, and so I thought I'd check it out for everybody. And I just gotta say, this is an absolutely beautiful rendition of the Black Pearl ship from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and it was designed by a famous mocker within the Lego Pirates community known as Marooned Marin. And when I saw that he designed this, I wanted to get my hands on it and check it out for myself. And I have to say, I am really impressed with not only this ship and this set, but with everything the company has going on as a whole. They have some really fun and exciting things, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the video. But for this set itself, I think it's an absolutely fantastic rendition of the Black Pearl. I just can't say enough how much I enjoyed not only building this set, but just the look and feel of it in general. And then here it is in the light box so we can get a closer, better look at it. Because this thing has some really nice details that we're going to want to get a closer look in on it. But just look how clean and nice and everything it looks. And it is a relatively tall ship as well. And then here's a look at the bow. Very nice bow. And as we get a look of the masts and everything, so there's a view from that angle. And then now we'll take a look a little bit more at the front bow here. Interesting design there. And then here's a look at the stern, and I love the ornateness on the stern. Very well done. One of the better sterns in my collection, in all honesty. Really good, fantastic looking stern. And then here is a little bit look more at the side of it. And again, just the ornateness of it all and the attention to detail. It really looks great. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best ships in my collection, in all honesty. Just an absolutely fantastic set, and just pirate ship in general. As we're getting a look at the bridge area of the deck, and here's this bell here. Very nice attention to detail. I always love it when a bell shows up. And here is the wheel, and where you can steer the ship and everything. And just again, all the tiled off and everything, very clean, fantastic view here. Look at the stairs and everything. Just absolutely beautiful attention to detail. Looks fantastic. I love the look of this thing. And here's the cannons on the top deck, which is very cool to get cannons up there, because not all the time we do in sets. And then here is a look at the deck here up by the bow. And again, all the tiles and everything, it just looks so clean and nice. It's such a beautiful ship. It really is. I can't emphasize that enough. Just look at all the different angles. Looks fantastic. And then look at the ornateness. Very fun details. And let's get a little closer look at the cannon. Brick-built cannons in this thing, but they look great. I do like them. And then these are the two sections that come off, and we'll get a look at this one a little bit first. And there's a little bit more look at the bell. Very cool that there's a bell included in it. And then here is this section here that lifts off, and we'll get a look down in the captain's quarters. And this captain's quarters is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the biggest captain's quarters in my collection, and it is just absolutely beautiful and stunning. magnificent captain's quarters in this thing. Just look how roomy it is, and you can get your hand down there with relative ease, which is always a challenge with captain's quarters, but just look at all the different angles and everything of it. And I like this section here. It's got the little like door entry area, and then here is the cannon deck, and it's not a super big cannon deck like some of the other pirate ships I have, but it is very cool and very reminiscent of what we see in the film. So kudos there. But let's talk about the sails for a minute, because if you haven't noticed, it does not have any sails on it. And the reasoning behind that is because you have to make the sails yourself. And it does give you templates that you could print out to make the sails, and also some of the rigging and everything. You have to kind of DIY it yourself with this set, which if you've ever mocked pirate ships yourself, you will know finding sails is always a big part of it. And they kind of kept the DIY aspect of mocks kind of in spirit here. So that's what you have to do. You can do the ones just like they suggested, or you can do like make your own sails, and stay tuned, I will be doing that in the future as well. And here is the 2 anchors it does come with as well, and you kind of attach them right in here. And again, you have to have some of your own rope rigging to attach those, and again, I will be putting those in a future video and everything, because I still haven't decided what I want to do exactly with the sails on this thing, if I'm going to go right out of the book, or if I am going to do something else. But stay tuned for that, because I'll definitely be getting to that soon. And now we're going to take a minute to thank the sponsors of today's video, and that is LesDIY. They are a fantastic Lego compatible brick company, and they get their sets straight from Rebrickable, because that's really what they are, is Rebrickable come to life. Here is this set that you can get mock yourself on Rebrickable, but oh look, LesDIY sells the same thing that you can get in an actual set at a fairly reasonable price, and they will send it all to your house, and the brick quality is fantastic. And then here is some more. Here's another one, a mock from Rebrickable. But oh look, LesDIY has the same set. We'll send it to you straight to your house. Here is another fantastic Rebrickable mock. And oh look, here you can get it on LesDIY, because that's what they are, is Rebrickable come to life. And I can't stress that enough. Absolutely fantastic. And look at some of the mock options that they have here that you can purchase. Absolutely stunning mocks. Where else can you get that? Because with LesDIY, that means let's DIY. I actually spoke with Maroon Marin, the designer of this set, and I have some behind the scenes info to share with you guys. And I asked him how he came into contact with LesDIY, and he told me it was during the summer of 2022 when he got asked by ClassicPirates.com to write up a review on a pirate themed set, and that's what got him in contact with them. And during the email exchanges, they asked him if he was a mock designer, and he mentioned that he was, and they showed interest in some of his creations. And he did say he was skeptical at first, but given the track record of some of the other designers they had worked with, had given him confidence, because he knew that they were outstanding individuals. And then so he decided to go with it, and his initial submission ended up performing much better through LesDIY than it actually did through Rebrickable. And so that really started to open his eyes, and he decided to send more sets their way. And he said overall the experience with them has been absolutely fantastic, that they actually work with designers within the community and are a very pro-community based company, they're actually paying designers for their designs and not just stealing them like some companies do right off of Rebrickable. And they're actually helping to bring down some of the costs because Lego can be in a very expensive hobby, and so getting your hands on some quality bricks at a more reasonable price is a good thing for mock builders that like to build big and expensive mocks. He said in designing of the Black Pearl, the entire process took 9 months from the very beginning until its final photos for completion. The ship was designed on Bricklink Studio, and that lasted 3 to 4 weeks at a good 8 to 10 hours a day for some stretches. And he definitely said the instructions making was definitely the nightmare of the entire process. And so now we're going to get a little sneak peek at what I have coming for next week's video, and that is Black Pearl versus Black Pearl. Let's compare these two and let's decide which one we like the best out of the two of them. Well, that is my video for guys today, and I want another special shout out again to LesDIY for sending me this awesome set for review. But there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me down in the comments what do you think of this set. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.